It is Friday, March 1st. Welcome back to the vlog. So I know it's Friday. It's not Thursday like I always said that I would be vlogging on Tuesdays and Thursdays unless I have a really good reason. And I have a really good reason for not vlogging yesterday. I was really tired. That is the first reason that I did not vlog yesterday. I was really, overly exhaustedly tired because I stayed out way too late the night before helping out with merch for Paul and Storm versus Will Beaton, which was always, those shows are always so much fun. And even if I hadn't have been working merch, which is like one of my favorite things to do ever, I still would have had a good time because those guys always put on a good show, and the Double Clicks played, and John Roderick played, which was a really fun surprise, and I got to meet him, and that was really awesome. And it was just, 4 hours of just awesome. Just straight up awesome the whole time. There were no lulls, there were no, oh, I hope this picks up soon, type of moments, because there never are in any of those shows. It was fantastic. So of course, because as my friend Mary Lynn says, I have no low gears, I was all like, yeah, woo, I'm so excited, yay, 1 o'clock in the morning, wah! And came home and tried to go to sleep, which did not go well. Because you know what happens when you have lots of fizzy, I just had a really awesome time at a really awesome thing, and now I'm really inspired and energized and want to make cool stuff and write cool things and think all the thoughts energy, and you try to lay down and sleep, it grows. It grows like one of those awful foam monster things that's like this big until you put it in water and then it takes over your house. All I could do was lay there and think, I should be blogging right now. I should write someone an email. And it's been a while since I had one of those, and it reminded me of why I usually sleep with, old reruns of something playing in the background, because it gives my brain something to focus on. But yeah, so I laid awake until, I want to say, 4:30? Maybe even 5 or so, and then tried to get back up at 8 to get work done. So, it was tired. I was really tired yesterday, and I didn't have as much time as usual to get work done because I went to see Marc Maron last night. I had never seen Marc Maron perform live before, in person. I'm a relatively new convert to the Marc Maron fan base. I've only listened to a couple of the WTF podcasts. I found out about him because I was bored a few months ago, and I was watching through old John Oliver's stand-up comedy show thing that used to be on Comedy Central and now is on Netflix, and he did a few minutes for one of those episodes, and I was like, that's hysterical! So I had to go back and watch everything that I could find on demand and Netflix and, his hour-long things and HBO specials and stuff. And then he came to town, so I had to go see him, because I forgot how I was going to segue into that. So I went to see him, and it was a really good time. He has his particular brand of introspective, awkward comedy, in which some of his stuff is actually quite serious, and you feel some feels when he's talking, and I like those shows a lot. But the girl who was sitting next to me, I should mention at this point that I went by myself, because I just decided to just go by myself, and so I, sat next to a stranger, which any other thing would be no big deal. I am pretty good at just, chatting with whoever and making friends, as anybody who's ever met me at a nerd show or convention will attest to. This girl looked me up and down, quickly decided that I was not at her level of awesome, and promptly ignored me in favor of her friend. Which, that's cool, it's fine. I have a phone that has, the internet on it, so I can be perfectly entertained before the show starts, and then once the show starts, there's a show. But this girl was a talker. And not in, the good, friendly way, as I have just explained, but in the, she's probably one of those people that you want to scream at in the movie theater because she talks back to what's performing. To clarify, she wasn't heckling. That's different. That is something that everybody finds obnoxious. This was more her sitting there going, why is he talking about that? Why isn't he talking about this? How come he's being serious? I thought that he was supposed to be a comedian. Why is he bringing up this subject? I don't really like this subject. I don't think he should talk about this subject. I really like the color of his shirt, though, and his shoes are kind of nice, but he's wrinkled. You'd think he would have ironed his outfit before he went up on stage. And why is he being, why is he sitting down and then getting up, and why can't he just put his stuff on the stool like a regular comedian does? And he seems really fixated on that kid in the audience. Do you think he'll be fixated on that kid in the audience the whole show? And why won't he say something funny? It's been a while since he said something funny. He should really say something funny. And, oh, dude, why are you talking about that? That's sad. We came here to laugh. You're supposed to be a comedian. You should be making us laugh. But I'm not laughing now because you're talking about something, sad. And now you're talking about vegans, and I'm a vegan, and I'm offended, so I'm going to leave. And then she got up and left, which was hysterical for me. I was so glad when she left because of that. Because, just the constant murmuring the whole time. And I wanted to just turn to her and scream, shut up! Because I have a very strict, especially at movies and at events like that, STFU. People are there to do a thing. Let them do their thing. It's not about you. It's about them. And so she and her friend got up and stormed out when Mark was talking about militant vegan atheists, because every group has a few militant people. And apparently she was that group's. And the people sitting on the other side of her and her friend looked at me, and I looked at them, and we went, thank God. And then we went back to watching the show. So that's why I'm vlogging on a Friday, and it took 6 minutes to tell you that story, so I'm going to go and have a very relaxing, recovering weekend. Thanks for watching this whole thing. I really do appreciate it. I hope that your weekend is spectacular. If you are at Emerald City Comic Con, I hope you have the best time ever. And make sure that you go see the Double Clicks at their booth, and Marion Call, and Paul and Storm, and Will Wheaton, and Felicia Day, and all of the other super awesome, fantastic people that we all know and love. And if you don't know and love them yet, you should go meet them so that you can know and love them too. Okay, I'm at 6.5 minutes. I'm going to go. Have a really great weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you later.